I think the biggest concern going up against a team like Ole Miss is that Ole Miss is a team going into this game that you would have assumed that they would have had a ton of offensive firepower and they would have tried to rack up the score early on. And I think Brian Harson's concern was that Bo Nix would try to do too much and play some hero ball in a game like this. And it's funny because when I spoke to Bo Nix over the phone during the week, he said, you know what, I'm ready. I'm ready for a shootout if it comes to it. I'm ready to match him point for point. And he was incredibly confident going into this game. So I think Brian Harsin was just a little bit concerned that Bo Nix would try to do too much, because we've seen, he's been hot and cold at times this season, a little inconsistent, but I think he's in a really good groove right now. Nix told me ever since his benching against Georgia State, he's kind of a different guy. He's more competitive. Mike Bobo has really brought the best out in him by making Bo Nix and TJ Finley consistently battle for reps with the ones. He wants to keep this competitive fire under his quarterback, keep him fighting for his job every single day, and that's bringing out the best in him. And we saw Bo Nix was great against Ole Miss and against an Ole Miss defense that's getting better, but he was able to run the ball. And I think the biggest difference for Auburn in this game is the fact that they were able to run the ball effectively. Tank Bigsby was hot right out of the gate. Bo Nix ran for 2 touchdowns, and that was the difference in the game, the fact that they were able to run for the football, because entering that game, they hadn't had over 200 yards rushing since Akron and Alabama State. So the fact that they were able to get the run game going, and then in speaking with Brian Harsin at halftime, I asked him the key for the second half, and he said it's all about the run game. We need to continue to run the football. Running the football is everything if we want to win this game, and that was the story of the game for Auburn in their offense. The fact that they were able to run the ball really got them going, and Ole Miss wasn't able to do the same.